back with Jason Keillor from Voyago Transit. Can you explain your vision, Jason, for new models of mobility? What does that mean?
It means excitement, it means innovation, it means a lot of change in the industry is taking place. When I first started with Voyago, basically we had really two service models, conventional and paratransit. Conventional being your fixed route city transit buses, and paratransit for special needs individuals that were pre-booked. Today, Voyago offers a full suite of different types of delivery types. Everything from intercommunity travel to flex travel to on-demand specialized travel and all kinds of different modes of service delivery. Over the next number of years, you're going to see that expanded upon through integration and planning, and there are going to be other new delivery models coming forth in the world of mobility, more geared customer-centric, for individuals to use mobility on their terms. And it might be private mobility, it might still be public mobility, but you're going to see a lot more changes that are being created by dynamic innovation to come.
So what do you think's pushing that pivot? Is it technology? Is it demand in the public space? What's pushing this?
Well, a lot of it is being propelled by technology and innovation. A lot of it is just a demand for efficiency. How do we do what we do better in terms of our fiscal responsibility, but also our green initiatives? How do we create a better environment for everyone? And that's where technology comes in. Technology gives us the ability to be efficient with people's travel times, to be more what I would call intentional about our travel. It's moving people where they want to go in a faster manner that is more efficient and better for everyone, including shared ride transportation, more what I would call generator type transit, meaning that it's going to the places that people want to go as told by demand, not just us telling them, this is where you're going to go today. They're in charge of the decision.
What would this mean for our drivers?
In the new world of public transit as we go forward, you're going to see a lot of dynamics taking place. It'll probably be tied more around doing things based on demand by the client themselves. So where traditionally you may have driven the same bus on the same route on the same day to the same locations, now it might be more of what we would call a hybrid model, where you're going where the client wants to go and being dictated by the terms of an on-demand manifest, sort of like our current paratransit services, but that being enveloped across all lines of mobility. In the world of the drivers, technology is going to play a very important part on all aspects of their day. It's going to go beyond just how they deliver their passenger. It's going to go into other worlds of how do they get their schedule? How do they do their timesheet? How do they put in time off requests? We are going to a digital world. Why are we moving faster to a digital world? One, it's better for the environment and meets our initiatives and goals as TransDev for the environment. And two, it just makes life so much more effective for them. Everything is at their fingertips. Things will be resolved faster. It's just a much easier way of doing business.
So technology is going to play a huge part, obviously, in your business. But at the end of the day, difference makers is really the point of difference, isn't it?
Really it is. Technology aside and all the advancements it makes, it really comes back to that personal relationship. And it starts with our drivers and our dispatchers and our trainers. And it's that relationship built through what we call the difference makers. So who's a difference maker? It's that person that goes out every day and makes a difference in somebody's life. Understanding that for the average driver, there's a lot of trips to be done in a day. For the average rider, sometimes that's the most important part of their week. It's their one trip out. It's their contact and their freedom to the world. You're making a huge difference in somebody's life every day you go out on every trip. And it doesn't really matter the vehicle, the technology, it doesn't matter the region. What it really comes down to is that one-on-one personal contact, that relationship being built, that defines us as the brand of choice. That's what makes us respectable.